All right, hello everybody. I am Vestborger. Today, going to be providing some commentary here, doing something kind of fun here. So we recently did our Hjorthing or House War, and basically that consisted of a bunch of different challenges between members of different houses in the Warriors of Ice here. So our fifth Hjorthing just ended, and one of the biggest events, well, really the biggest event, unquestionably, was the League of Legends 5v5. There's one played between House Dippity and House Commanders. This actually played a couple of days ago, but we have anybody on hand to stream or cast or anything at the time. So I'm here joined by Steinier, and we're going to kind of do a VOD review slash cast of the game and kind of go through it here. Kind of have some fun looking at it, and also um, preserving the game itself. So we'll put this up on YouTube and everything like that, so people can go back and look at it. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and we'll start talking. I think about the draft here. Yeah, okay.
Yes, sir. Well, I mean, the first thing I
You
want to
you have
talk
some
about,
questions, I think, right?
we there is trolling on both sides with the first ban of Vayne and uh yeah, of then Vayne ban for blue side and then Yi ban for red side. We do not need to ban these champions because like well, Foldmather was saying if he looks at Scodelaro's match history, he actually should have known Zach was coming. And I think if you guys looked at Fold's match history, you guys should have known Volley was coming and Yi was not pickable. Especially because we were not going to have a good enchanter for him to play it with, since Ligar plays Rakan's and tank.
That's true.
But
We definitely did not consider that. I think well, I kind of expected the volley. I mean, with our bans, right? So we
yes,
had the Yi and Wukong bans, so we did expect the volley at that point. But yeah, I think you're right. The Yi ban doesn't make too much sense. But again, what I was saying
I
before the
mean,
cast is that we just felt like it would be too much ego to give him Yi. Champ's too easy to snowball on if we just make some misplays, and we kind of had some question marks because, like, we had our original top laner drop out last minute. We had Six Gogi who hadn't played in over a year. So I think we are kind of worried about anything that was like a major wild card in the enemy team, like could just like
yeah,
completely roll the game over.
I suppose I can understand the idea of
I'm gonna
okay, our top
pause.
laner is a little unpolished. He he could feed some kills to Volley Shen, since Shen has nice what would you say? Uh Nice engage for the
Gank,
volley gank.
gank
Yeah.
support, gank support.
Gank support, gank potential. That top lane is very nice for Volley to gank. And Akali is a little bit of a trouble, but I think I can see the angle anyways, since you guys didn't know at that point that you were going to pick Akali even.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I mean, that was kind of a surprise. I mean, I don't think that we felt real bad about it at the time, but I think in hindsight, we really didn't draft a team comp. I think we were only looking
yeah,
at lane. And yeah. So I mean, we definitely knew we wanted to pick the Zac because on our ranked team that we are all on, we always struggle against the Zac, and Zac is so good at ganking, and we were definitely
right.
expecting bot lane to just constantly hard shove. So there was definitely some thought put into the bot lane for sure. I think that's kind of all we were thinking about. I mean, we kind of saved counterpick for Ulf, as is pretty common for mid, so we got him something he likes into LeBlanc, I assume. I don't think he actually said anything at the time, but I'm pretty sure
Wow.
he's fine with Lux into that. And then
Yeah.
yeah, so the Akali kind of came out of nowhere, but I mean that's Dubby or Refillender. That I mean that's like his main champ. He said Nara or Akali, but it's kind of a couple seconds left, so he basically just locked in the Akali, I think. And
Right.
yeah, I mean again, I mean lane from a lane perspective, I think there's not any
From lane
problems.
perspectives, I think you guys did actually get like the upper hand on every lane actually.
Yeah, yeah.
But I like comp. Oh man, I minus LeBlanc, I'd rather have blue. I'd rather have Commander's comp any day of the week. I think.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you just think about the team fighting capabilities, you've got
Yeah.
4 different champions that want to just go in. And I mean, Zaya can too, but and just fits with Rakan, of course. So the identity is so clear there. It's not really something we were thinking about. The one asterisk I would say to what you're saying about we picked winning lanes all across. I don't know that we necessarily picked a winning bot. I really like Jin into Zaya in a vacuum, and I like our setup with the Zac. But I think Jin
Yeah.
Janna is not really a combo. I think that's just a combo to say
Yeah.
we're not going to let Zaya Rakan get any kills in lane. We're not going to let anything happen in lane.
Well,
It's going to be
I
fine.
think I think for as far as it goes as Janna being dominant over Rakan, I think Janna does actually win the support like 1v1 against Rakan, like irrelevant of Jin Zaya, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I could see that. And Sixogi did a little bit of that. I mean, I think he actually played super well. Like, I mean, honestly, I mean, I was kind of thinking like he hasn't played in the year, but I think he played really well. But I don't think we were playing aggressively, and that may be because of me. I mean, I think I talked to Ulf before the game. We talked about our strategy. Talked about do we want to go a kill lane bot,
Yeah.
and I think our conclusion was pretty much bot lane is going to be a coin flip bloodbath if we do a lot of fighting. So let's just try to be careful and just make sure they don't get any advantage bot and just go even
Well,
and go with that.
yeah.
So I think Six Kogi may have also been playing towards that playstyle as well. I mean, we talked about after Sig was like he should have given me an engaged support or something like that. I mean, a lot of shoulda, woulda, coulda or something like that. You know.
Well, I actually the thing is, I like Rakan into engage. I think he has value as a peeler actually.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
I so like afterthought, you mentioned a few days ago that you guys were considering Leona like in hindsight.
Yeah.
I actually think
Rakan is supposed to be a Leona counter, actually.
yes. Yes. The thing is like Zaya Rakan are supposed to be very safe. It's because of Rakan's ability to peel after he gets six, and Zaya's self peel when she gets six. But they are super vulnerable pre six, and Zac is a very good ganker early level. So we'll see how that works out.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think I totally agree with all of that. I think something we were thinking about was not necessarily just the champions, but also the players. I think
Yeah.
we knew that with a Silver Blade Singularity and Liger that they were going to shove the wave 24/7 and
Right.
look for every single engage opportunity. They were going to fight all the time. So
That is, I mean, that is a strength of Zaire Khan. They're very good skirmishers if you know trade patterns well. Even with Janna giving the shield to help you win the trades, I think they can still out DPS through shield. But
um yeah, I mean it depends a little bit because Jin's a little of a wild card. Depends how many bullets he has, if he has what
yeah,
abilities he has up. But
yeah, right.
I,
That's
I
why I'm saying like
yeah.
if they know the trade pattern, like oh he just used four shot, this is
Mm.
an engage moment.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we'll see if that ever happens. I want. What were you gonna say?
I don't think anything.
Oh,
Do you
oh,
want to play
I
or
just
keep going draft? I mean, we're just kind of talking about
there
bot lane,
is
so.
one last thing I wanted to talk about
Mm.
in the bans. We banned your vein,
And
and I
Lucian.
think it is so fucking. I can understand Lucian, but because Lucian can be really snowbally, and I think Lucian can do well into Zyra Rakan just because he can E the Zaya route or the feathers, whatever.
He can, but I think I would feel that Zaya is decent into Lucian. I think Lucian is just stronger than Zaya straight up right now is the problem, but
Yeah,
I mean Lucian wants to E forward and Zaya loves people that want to do something like that. So I especially with Rakan, I think it's okay. Um and I don't know. I mean, looking at the player, I mean, I don't necessarily understand the Vayne and Lucian bans, if only because I just play a ton of AD carries, and I don't think I really perform better on either of those than other ones, especially Lucian. I have like a pretty
Yeah.
spotty track record. Like, I mean, I've had to like hype up my
Well, I've
Lucian.
played
Like,
with you in Clash.
yeah. I mean, I think I generally do decent on Lucian, but like,
Right.
I think I do better on a lot of other AD carries for whatever reason. I don't actually feel like my Lucian is that bad, but I mean, I can't really argue with the statistics, so
Well,
it's
one
kind of
thing
interesting. Yeah.
is what okay, so when did you pick so you picked Jin Jana. Did you know Jana was what he wanted to go?
Yeah. So we pretty much were certain that we wanted an enchanter, and we had to blind something. So I think that was our because we guaranteed knew that they were going to go Zaya Rakan when we left Zaya open. We were 100% certain that was what was going to happen. That you were, I guess. We were certain Cammander would go Zaya Rakan 100%, and we expected the Shen as well. We talked about a lot of different ban setups for blue versus red side and we talked about all of those. So we definitely knew that Volley, Shen, Zaya, and Rakan were all coming through 100%. So
Okay.
we picked the Janna like knowing 100% would be a Rakan picked into it, and Shen
I
and Volley.
well, what I wanted to say with that, even if you don't go for the level 2 cheese, I think Tristana is a way better pairing and better into this team. Like I understand you only saw Zaya at the time, and you were probably thinking, well, Tristana doesn't want to jump on Zaya. Zaya is okay with being jumped on and all in. But I think if you're picking picking Janna, Tristana is light years above, especially if you also plan to pick Zac.
Yeah, I can see that. I think we actually discussed Tristana, MF, or Jin. I don't know if it was MF. I know we discussed Tristana
MF
first
could have
pick.
been good.
Yeah, my immediate reaction looking back at the game was I wanted
Oh,
MF actually, but talking in our draft, we talked about not wanting a short range AD carry. Sig Skokie didn't want to play with
yeah,
Tristan Lane with the early levels. We're kind of worried about that. So, um, I mean, I kind of suggested a few. I think it was Jin and Trist, maybe one other one, and several people said Jin. And I thought, yeah, Jin seems pretty good. I mean, I really like Jin and Desire.
I
Should
mean,
be okay. So, yeah, that's how we
I
wanted to
know
put them.
I'm gonna get flamed for this from uh, a specific someone, but like I think Aphelios with Enchanter is so primo that like if you wanted Jin, you should have went Aphelios.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, take him out of the chat. Don't let him.
Hey, why did he
Okay,
disappear?
this
Um,
isn't him.
yeah.
Um,
I mean, if I would not mind playing Aphelios. I definitely think he is a little bit less safe than even Jin because Jin can kite a little bit. So
yeah,
there is that worry. I don't see a big difference between Aphelios and Jin, but I think you're right. Just because when you're looking at the team fight, Jin is just not that useful. He's more useful for like the very beginning of
right.
like objective control. Like before the fight starts, he can ult. Like if somebody gets caught, he's really good at getting a pick. And like if a fight is over, he's good there. But yeah, in the team fights, that's why I wanted MF because the big problem against Rakan Volley Shen, Jin, I was ahead, so it wasn't so bad, but Jin can't hit the back line at all. And actually, I had to try to look to do that because, from my perspective, that was the only way to actually do anything, or else I'd be completely useless. So that's something that Aphelios can kind of do, and MF can definitely do is hit the back line and the front line, no problem. And that was something I kind of
Yeah.
wished I had. Of course, something we talked about a lot is I really should have taken cleanse here. I know in champ select I said like I'm thinking healer cleanse. You guys think this is a cleanse angle? I don't think anybody said anything, but I can't remember. I'm not going to blame somebody else for not telling me to do it, though.
Right.
Definitely it was a cleanse angle.
Uh, I mean, another thing is like another reason why it's so fucking troll for us to not have done tourney draft is for the second round bans because Ulfald just gets his champ pool now. Because if we get second round bans, he doesn't play Lux. There is no way Fold lets him play Lux.
Yeah, yeah.
In my opinion, we should have first rounded banned Lux instead of Vayne, but I wasn't there. I wasn't there to tell these people to not worry about Vayne.
Well, I appreciate it for my ego, but yeah, it would have been. I mean, it would have been really interesting to see how this draft goes because I mean, um,
Yeah.
Shen and LeBlanc were saved for second round, so my guess would be second round. We would probably ban Shen and Zed. Would be my guess. I don't think that we would have banned Khan's Set, which is definitely what it would have
Yeah.
gone otherwise.
I think
Because
Set is a very handshakeable champion.
yeah, and I think we would have just felt like Rukier was the one to target.
Yeah.
For sure. So yeah. I mean, it would have been really interesting to see that. I think Ulf's response to you would probably be that he has a giant champion pool, but obviously he is a good Lux player.
I mean, yeah, he does play a lot of champions, but I think you take away like you put him in on Annie, Mauser, Vigar, and I think he's a tier below, honestly. Like his Lux is that good in my opinion. Like I'm not trying to shit talk his Malzahar
But you
Vigar.
kind of
I
are.
want to be clear. No, I want to be clear. I'm not talking down about his Malzahar Vigar or Annie. I'm speaking to the level that of prowess I think he has on Lux and Swain. I think
He
Lux and Swain is like his bread and butter, unbelievably too good on these champions. And another thing I wanted to say is you actually did end up with some nice synergy. Lux Jin, fantastic synergy actually.
yeah.
I've been thinking about it since I first got told to draft. I think these two champions go so well together.
Definitely, yeah. I think the missing piece was a tankier champ support or top or both though. Like Lux
Yeah.
and Jin cannot just be playing like the hit and run, run away technique. I mean, they kind of can, but not against this massive of engage in front line. I mean, it's too
Yeah. Oh,
hard.
well,
Because Zach
I
just
think
wants to
we
go in.
should.
I mean, that's all Zach is going to do. Akali wants to go in. What a Lux, Jin, and Janna want to do the exact opposite. I think that's the biggest thing. It's just that conflict.
Well, it's okay to have people who want to go in as long as like the people who don't want to go in have the range to assist them with their presence in the fight. But
Well, I mean, I think we have the range, but we just, when you just look at the front lines, like Zach is going to go in and he's just going to be there. And then what about the front line that's going on us? Well, Rakan, I mean, I guess Rakan's not a front line, but Rakan's going to be engaging, and Volley and Shen are there, and LeBlanc is going to be going in. So there's too much threat on the back line for us to actually be helping Zach, who has to be going in. I think is the problem.
that's why where's the no?
Yeah, Nar would have been huge here. I mean, honestly, I think the Leona might have been okay. I mean, I know Rakan's supposed to be good into it, but
Yeah,
I think it could have worked okay, or even another support like Thresh or
I
Nautilus or
think
something.
I think it could have. But we should probably get into the game. I
Probably play
this
play the
is
game at some
probably
point. Pretty
well, this
boring.
is probably like way more draft talk than anybody but me and you are interested in.
That's why there's the fast forward button and the menus that you can skip around in the video. They can
Oh,
skip right past this to the action.
talk.
Here's the action. We'll put a bookmark here or something. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fucking action right here.
I'm gonna turn up the sound because usually the sound is real quiet on my stream. My in-game sound.
Yeah. You want to turn voices on?
Turn voices on.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
No.
You can keep them on.
Yeah, so you can see here, there's the engage at level
Okay.
1.
There's the engage after
Yeah.
Jin 4 shots.
Yeah, but you see, I just dodged the Rakan W, so it's
Yeah.
really no problem until Rakan is 6. That's when the cleanse is necessary.
The thing is, I
That was
don't
one
like.
that was one reason I took heal though. That was actually something I was thinking about was I thought Sigskogi, if they all in, we need the heal just to be able to not give up a kill in an all in if things go bad. That was one thing I was thinking about with the heal. I don't think that's good enough reason to hindsight again, but
Well, no, I mean, there's logic there because Zaya Rakan are gonna have an all in, and they actually excel in all in trades.
Oh, the missed
Oh,
taunt there.
Oh!
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Was this first blood? Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, and there's actually a gank there mid that we didn't see, but burned the flash from Mercure.
Okay, that's pretty big, because...
So there you see the
like,
W hitting. So here I think I had to heal. Yeah. I
Oh.
think dead without that, although Liger didn't ignite, but...
Holding ignite, that's fine. Oh, and this is what, oh. So, Fold was telling me his plan was to start topside and then pack downwards because he was positive that you guys were going to focus bot, but you did not go for an early gank like he thought.
No, I mean, we were pretty committed to just letting wave push because we knew it would not be frozen, so... and also you saw the interaction there where I walk forward to go for a trade, and Liger goes for the W, and that time I was able to walk back out of it because of Janna passive movement speed, which was a nice little interaction.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, we gave Liger a lot of Qs in lane, which I was a little annoyed about, at myself at least, for getting hit by them, because usually I feel like I can dodge that. I don't know that I dodged more than like one, though. And it kind of stunk because we're actually poking fairly well in lane outside of that.
Man, we're seeing that top lane matchup.
Wow. See, I did not know how much time Fold was spending down here. That's really interesting.
Yeah, he was expecting Skoto. He told me he was expecting Skoto to be living there. It was unfortunate that he did not live there in the early levels. He just wasted a lot of time.
Wow. That kind of explains some of the advantages we're able to get. I mean, I thought things went so well early, and that kind of explains it, yeah. Yeah, so there's the W. Okay, I did get hit by that one. I just 4-shot walk out.
Yeah. Then they get a pretty good trade. I wanted to talk about top lane. Like,
I mean, I have fleet footwork, so I'm just going to heal up off of those. Oh, here we go. There's the knockup.
Yeah, there's a easy kill. Lux setting it up with the undodgeable E.
You can definitely see, I think, every lane kind of going pretty much the way we would want. I mean, in hindsight, maybe we should have gone kill lane bot, but just based on what we drafted, I think this is kind of what we hoped for.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, they were waiting a long time for that engage as well. Interesting.
I think... I can definitely see why they pick Shen into Akali. It's just... Shen, you're playing for the team. It's okay to like go lesser in lane.
I don't even think it was into Akali. I think 100% they just want to pick Shen no matter what. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, Skoda just grabs it, and then he gets out.
Wow.
Oh, he did actually flash. Okay, yeah, I guess he had to flash LeBlanc-y. I think that was going to hit.
Yeah. It's good he flashes there.
Yeah, so I mean, right now, we're feeling pretty good.
Yeah. Well, ooh. Did Khan just get back from base? What? Why is he... Oh, he died. Never mind. I'm done. LeBlanc going for a pretty interesting trick. Yeah, that's what I thought. After he uses his 3 spells, Lux's lower cooldowns just destroy.
Oh, yeah. Just hit 6, I think, or maybe not, but had the ult anyway.
I don't know. He is...
Because there's ping spot, but I think we had that warded. Yeah, okay, just a Jin trap. We were good. Yeah, I mean, I think we noticed Fold down bot a little bit, but I definitely did not realize just how much time he was spending down there. I think that we thought that was like the first time he came by, is the funny thing.
Yeah.
That one right there. Oh, he actually flashed, okay. Yeah, this was pretty awkward.
Lux Q. Ooh, Janna. If Janna catches Tornado, Lux Q... No, Lux kind of out of mana. It doesn't turn into anything, actually. Oh, man. It's so brutal playing Shen into Akali. You don't do anything against her. You get to dodge her empowered Q if you're lucky, or her empowered auto if you're lucky, and that's it. Like the matchup feels unplayable.
Yeah, I can't see how you'd possibly play that. I mean, he's got the null magic, but it's still crazy.
I mean, it is the thing. Like, her empowered auto is a lot of her damage, and you can block it, but it, like, you get poked down is the issue.
So the engaged bot, which is pretty much...
Yeah.
I mean, this is something we talked about, actually, pretty much the whole game, is trying to gank bot. So it's kind of funny that it was like, Fold expected that, but we didn't actually wind up doing it.
Oh, this is what they were talking... Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, that's right, I remember this.
Yeah. I was told about this one. So, Liger got mad at a Silver for this, actually. Like, ooh, do you get her? Nice.
Yep.
That is crazy good. And then LeBlanc gets the Zac passive. Okay. They try to get something top since they're a bot,
Yep,
but
W gets out.
yeah, Kali is not a fair champion. Not when you're not against Volibear.
Yeah, and actually got the flash out of LeBlanc even in this spot skirmish too.
Yeah, we are just.
What do you mean got mad for? Just like not expecting?
Yeah,
Zac
so
being there?
no, Silva made the decision to be there with very low HP, even though Zac had not had enough time to complete a recall. Like, even if he didn't cancel recall, he would still have been there. It's just it's a pretty bad misplay from Silva to have walked up with that low HP. Like, just to auto a wave too. Like, ooh, Lux misses R, and that's gonna be the Shen R to take her out. Lux extremely out of position. I kind of want to rewind because I kind of missed why she was there.
We can.
If you want.
I don't know what the button is to turn timing throws on. This is pretty far back.
Yeah, that was quite far. Herald had been done. She's bot lane.
So I know there's the catch here.
Why is there all chatting going on?
I don't know. He sent like 1 or 2 messages, I think. I only found out about it after. Yeah, so we got the bind there. I was kind of thinking, oh, he didn't have ult. Okay.
Yeah.
I think he did have ult, actually. I think that's a spectator bug.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he had ult there, and he just thought it wasn't enough. Yeah, it was gonna be real close.
He's gonna ult here in a second. It's a spectator.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so he does miss the Q there.
Okay, so he's out of position to clear a pink where he doesn't actually need to be. There's no way he doesn't have fourth ward, his little ward, little trinket.
Yeah.
I guess he doesn't, but there's still no reason to take that. It's a misplay.
I mean, he's up in lane. He's just feeling strong, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Thinking he can do that. I mean, another gank mid. I don't know if anything happens here. He's got ult. Oh, I think does he kill him?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Skoto plays that so well. He misses the jump, but it's okay because he knows she's just gonna go straight back, so he just does his skill shot straight back. Gets the easy catch with the Q.
Oh wait, there's people in the Twitch chat. I actually have the Twitch chat open. Sorry, Twitch chat. Oh, we got Fold Mather in.
The stream paused? Okay, here we go. Yeah, we're back.
Sorry.
Okay, your second Drake being done. That's a gigantic Lux damage on that art. What the hell? That's half Liger's HP.
I know we were mad about missing this Drake. I think it winds up mattering quite a bit.
Yeah.
But we just didn't have the tempo.
You, I mean, you guys should just know, like, Fold is a Drake fiend.
You should open up chat or something, Steiner, because I have to, like, alt-tab to look.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I will.
Hopefully it's not alt-chat. I think it doesn't alt-tab on Twitch, like OBS, but it does alt-tab on the Discord stream.
Okay. Yeah.
Fold thinks he could have killed LeBlanc. Yeah, I was thinking so too. I said that in the game. I said, oh, was that a kill angle? But I wasn't sure. I mean, it was real close.
Oh, it's nice that you're... Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely Volley's hit the point now where he can just do that.
Yeah.
It kind of came out of nowhere, I feel like, too. Like, I can see why Ulf is not prepared for that. Because, like, before that, he felt like, oh, Volley has to respect the turret, right? Not anymore.
Well, not with R, no.
Well, yeah, but being level 8 as well.
Right. So they...
Yeah, this was just...
This is actually
bad.
Just outnumbered fight. I mean,
yeah. I mean, everybody came mid, and I know, you know, obviously W wants to help, but the fact that bot lane was not there... I mean, I don't even know that we should have moved up for that. I don't think so.
Well...
Because
No,
Jinjana coming up river is a terrible angle. We're going to get engaged on and die if we do that. We need to be behind our team.
I mean, it's just Herald. Like, he got the Herald and decided...
It does alt-tab on Twitch. Thank you for telling me, Fold. Sorry. Well, sorry for people that lost like 2 seconds of the video, but you lost nothing important.
Yeah. I would say that Kali doesn't even come mid there. I think...
No. I mean, I thought that's what we said in-game, was like, oh, we shouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
I mean, we wind up actually getting this turret, so I don't know. I mean,
yeah,
first turret mid, but I think the fact that we traded it for bot and got a lot of free farm,
yeah, right.
we're feeling pretty good.
I think it's just the trade you make because they just have the Herald spawn. Giving Lux the blue.
It does kind of stink. I mean, that was... Fold had super good Herald control, and I would think from that second Drake on... I mean, the first Drake was only a steal, so it's actually pretty good objective control that, you know, Cammander had the jump on the first Drake, got it stolen the second Drake, got it no contest, and got the Herald as well, which is, like, I think a misplay from us or just good play from Fold and the rest of you guys to have control on all of that. Because, I mean, you expect that if Fold's getting these Heralds that we should have gotten a Drake or whatever. Interesting. So they knew that Skoda was coming here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I Gale Forced in to get away from the Xayah route, but I did not know that Rakan and LeBlanc were both there.
Right. I mean, I would say...
I guess wine's actually going okay.
Yeah, what, that was not good Janna R. I don't like far forward Janna Rs. I think they're often actually pretty bad. But it turned out, yeah, like her having Janna R to stop and engage at some point, like stop a re-engage would have been a lot more pivotal. But I suppose it's a very small thing. Wolffold kind of doing what Xayah did earlier.
Yeah, and I really wanted to get a kill with SR as well, but Riku dodged everyone pretty well.
Yeah.
Oh, he actually took the W back. I don't think I ever even knew that. That was smart. I thought that he actually W'd again, like, out of range of the R.
Fold might win this, actually. Does Fold win this? Oh.
Very close.
Yeah, he doesn't win that without Rakan,
Yeah,
actually.
I saw that these guys were sitting here for so long because I had a ward in here, and Khan placed the control ward, so I spam pinged. I'm like, yeah, they're just still here.
Oh, and you still think they're there afterwards?
No. But we knew they were there that whole time.
Oh, okay. and then this is your second Drake. Very nice.
I think if I went to like borderless or something, it would be it wouldn't alt tab on Twitch, but I just want alt tab now. Actually, it's really close right now. I mean, I think that I thought we had a bigger advantage at one point, but I don't think we ever were up more than like 1K-ish.
Yeah, no, this is... I mean...
It's crazy how many kills Rooker has, because that's just that one fight. He just, like, picked up 2 kills, and then I think he picked up 2 more bot, all of a sudden just giga-fed LeBlanc.
Yeah,
major issue.
I think that LeBlanc is... Oh,
I don't know what's happening. Yeah, just another gank here, and... Yeah, so this is fine, like, just against Rakan, I can position fine with the feathers, but the other time, with LeBlanc and Rakan there with all...
Right.
I can get out of it. Yeah, traded bot, or traded top, so...
Oh. Might be a weird question, but do you go Rift Maker on Akali?
It's not an uncommon build. I don't know if it's the most common build, but a number of people do that.
Oh.
I think he's thinking yeah, I think he's thinking he needs to, like, he kind of built for against Shen, I think, like, hitting a bunch of times over a long fight.
Oh, maybe.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Fold says 1 kill of 6, getting drag stolen, killed the morale. Yeah, I mean, I think the morale thing was really crazy because this game was swinging so much back and forth. Like, at one point, I think we were feeling, like, crazy good, and all of a sudden it just, like, completely disappeared. So it was very weird.
Khan is trolling with his build. You go Iceborne Gauntlet on Shen every time for the HP bonus. You do not care about getting tenacity in this game.
Yeah.
You are not getting hit by Lux Binding unless she's trolling the game. And you are, I mean, you can get Jin snared, but it lasts 1.5 seconds, am I right? It means nothing.
Oh wait,
why and you have Merc Treads.
Oh, that was weird. The scoreboard was frozen.
So, it's actually a pretty bad for him to go Sunfire here.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy too because Iceborne Gauntlet actually lets him get at this same money he would have not Nullifying Mantle the next one out. What is it called? Cloak or
Negatron Cloak?
Negatron Cloak, yes. He would have Negatron Cloak and Iceborne Gauntlet right here, which would be a lot more power. I guess he doesn't need it against the Rift Maker Akali, but...
Man, nothing happening there. No damage.
Yeah. Oh, Akali even took Ignite. Oh, man. Oh, it feels horrible to go 1-3 and land when you have Ignite. That's a little unfortunate. I suppose he did get first blood with it, so it is good. Okay, Blade.
Oh, I think Skoto got interrupted there. Ah, I see what happened there. Okay, I got charmed back into the feathers. Yeah, cleanse necessary moment.
That's interesting that kind of goes well, or it doesn't go well. Well, I guess it does go well, actually.
If I had cleansed, it would be fine, but yeah. Yeah, I know. I have not played a lot against Rakan in a long time. I think definitely. I mean, cleanse would be nice, but even outside of that, I was not thinking about. Like, I was thinking about Gale Forcing to make sure that Xayah can't root me, but not thinking about the fact that Rakan can charm you and then walk back towards the feathers, so you walk back towards the feathers.
Yeah, right.
I was not thinking about interaction. Like, I was just thinking about, like, oh yeah, Gale Force, I can get out of root range. I'm never going to get rooted, no problem. But the charm totally changes it.
Positioning for this next strike again, which is good.
So everyone's here. Shen not here, but Shen has ult. Root onto Fold, and yeah, this was perfect from Ulf. Ulf just won this.
Yeah! Oh, man.
And Liger gets tossed over, so she's not there to, like, really participate in the fight at all.
Yeah. And then Khan has a really weird Shadow Taunt to just end up in that position. I think he gets away if he can, like, Shadow Taunt better. Well, maybe not.
Right here, we're thinking we won the game. I think this was like the overconfidence. Like this created the overconfidence.
I mean, if you keep getting Lux catches like that, like, how do you lose the game? You know.
Well, that's rapidly the game started to become where that was the only way we could win the game. Was we needed Ulf to get picks on people like that, and it's just not that easy. I mean, that was lucky.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, too, is if you got to catch the right people, too.
Yeah.
Because you can't really catch Rakan if he has he has somebody next to him, and you can't catch Saya.
Well, if LeBlanc is not there, then I can play like a monkey, which is really nice. And I actually was not under a ton of threat from LeBlanc this game, partially because of the Janna, but just not having to position against a LeBlanc could have made a big difference in some of these fights as well. Like, I mean, like if LeBlanc is the one that we get the pick on. Because Volley and Shen can't actually really get on Jhin. I mean, unless they like flash taunt completely unexpectedly.
Like, against Jhin, it is so much more power to stand by somebody he wants the force shot than flash taunt.
Yeah, we should have killed Fold here. I messed up my W's. Yeah. I thought he was going to run that way. I don't know why I thought that.
I mean, maybe he fakes it. I don't know.
I think I thought there would be like more people around, so I kind of thought like he was going to kite back to his team in the jungle. I don't know what I was thinking.
You just missed. He didn't dodge. You missed.
yeah. See, I got that one.
There you go. You didn't miss that one.
I didn't. Yeah.
I
mean, that's the real truth of most skill shots, I feel. I mean, unless you're like really crazy good, it's like you aim the skill shot and it's on the person to dodge. It doesn't get the kill there. Yeah, and then my ult is useless there. I think it still winds up being okay. Yeah, we just see that's what I really wanted to happen.
Corral them into Zac or Zac bounce. So
yeah, like it's actually the trickiest part is and this is Giga Overchase. The trickiest
part. It's not Overchase if you get kills.
Well,
you do not. Okay.
No, we don't.
Oh God.
Yeah, I don't know why
you guys think this game is over or something.
I mean, yeah, this is what I was kind of talking about, is we need somebody to just be like, guys, just forget it, just get a tower or something like that. But, I mean, that's kind of part of what these house matches do to people, I think, is like, we're like, we have to win this. Like, we get like so hyped, like, here we go. Yeah, I was just being dumb there.
Oh my God.
So we just like make mistakes like that, like overchasing.
Yeah, the worst part is if you don't chase that, you might have 2 turrets. Or you have mid turret and bot turret slightly raised.
No, I mean that winds up being huge, yeah, as you see here, as you guys rush the Baron.
Yeah, I mean,
and I don't have ult for it either.
You guys blue warded it?
Yeah. We have a ward on it right now. We know it's happening, but Skoto's not there.
Well, you just placed that. But yeah.
But yeah, what happened in a previous fight that you saw there is where I get the 4th shot, we kill Xayah immediately. That was really what I was expecting in all these fights, and it happened that time. But I think the wild card is that Rakan quickness can interrupt Skoto, so Skoto's combo isn't chain CC. So a lot of times I'll Gale Force 4th shot in, thinking CC on Xayah, that's 1 shot. It's enough damage, but the interruption on the CC means that Xayah can ult. And I think that interaction happened several times. It's actually pretty huge. Like, I almost wonder if we shouldn't have thought about a Rakan ban because we really saw it coming. Maybe not, but something I've been thinking about.
I mean,
And then this fight. So this is where I'm pretty sure. I was trying to remember. There's one fight where after it, Skoto said, "Yeah, this game is over." I think this might have been it. Because this fight, we just felt like we could not do anything. Because
yeah,
I mean, have the Baron, have the front to back, and you have the Baron buff to your stats, and we're all low HP with no suns.
Lux just needs time to land skill shots, like,
Yeah.
or land a big enough skill shot that matters. And
I mean, it's crazy.
like,
Even here, it's 18 to 10. We're still up 2.5K, but I think that fight really messed with our thinking. Like we were really thinking this might be out of control already.
okay, everybody but Ulf is running for the dragon that needs to be ran at.
Yeah, I didn't even take that wolf. That's how crazy I am by getting a Drake.
Well, the thing, I've mentioned it to Fold. It's crazy watching the difference between NA solo queue and Korean solo queue. NA solo queue, people are on dragon 30 seconds early to spawn. In Korea, it'll be up for 4 minutes. Nobody cares.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty decent way to play the fight.
Yeah,
But
this seems like it goes well, but like,
nah, it's too disjointed. It's too disjointed because LeBlanc is on me.
I can't tell who's who on your Discord stream. Okay, so
We
like,
have to be
not really being present is so bad, actually.
Yeah, but we have to be front to back with our team, I think, as well. Or like, yeah, that's just too disjointed, I think. Like
Wait,
the core of Rakan Zaya were and others were together, and we weren't, so it's too awkward.
I'm not positive this is what happened, but I think Ulf never backed from that fight top lane.
We can look.
Because I'm pretty sure he had half his mana bar after that top lane fight, and then he walked through the jungle to drag instead of reset. Yeah! He never resets. He shows up to that fight with no mana.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have a lot of gold, but yeah, that's true, no mana.
Well, no mana and a lot of gold. I don't know if
He does have a lot. He only has 1,000.
Oh, well, 1,000 is still something.
So we get Zaya ult and flash there, so that's pretty good.
Okay.
We almost should have just backed out there, but I think Liger kept everybody in the fight. I nearly died to LeBlanc. Yeah, and Ulfa's no mana, so not a lot.
And I think Fold actually, like, it's the correct play for him to make sure Lux, even with no mana, can't enter the fight.
Yeah.
Like, because if she just throws one Q, it does so much, or one, like, 3-man E, it does so much damage.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's not like her mana costs are crazy. It's just that, I don't know. I think that was pretty well fought between the Rakan. It's so much easier to watch this through your stream than the Discord thing, because your bitrate on Discord is just crazy bad.
I mean, it's really strange. It should be 1080p.
Well, it is 1080p. It's just a 1080p mosaic.
Okay.
I'm seeing.
Maybe I don't know. Discord is because I'm streaming on OBS. Not enough internet to go around. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, another thing is your Twitch stream is only 2 seconds delayed.
Okay, that explains why you're reacting things like 2 seconds slow. I'm like, Discord should be like right where I am.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
okay, well I'm just shutting off Discord then.
yeah, that is the point I was trying to make at the end of this. I just think it's crazy that oh, you had to type out, right? But yeah, there were a lot of team fights where I literally couldn't tell who was who.
Unfortunate.
which is why I kind of shut up for those. But it's fine now. I'll just comment things 2 seconds late. Which
I
is
mean,
fine
the CS is pretty crazy. That was something that we were looking at post game because the Silva's got 189, Ricker's got 81.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think a Silva's even been doing too much to take his CS. I think he's just not CSing.
I know. I will say it's super hard to CS in LeBlanc. It is a nightmare CSing on LeBlanc. And people are like,
Well,
what about LeBlanc W? Try it. It's actually really difficult.
I think we're also not side laning as Shen properly. Like, we should be top lane right now instead of mid.
He just gets out.
Yeah.
This looks good. We get the root. We get my ult. LeBlanc is on me right now. I think Janna's killing back to help, so yeah. You can see the peel back coming through. Kind of what you were talking about with Rakan actually being good for disengage. It's exactly what happens there. And then it winds up making Skoto be overextended.
Yeah, and Fold's there for the re-engage onto the... It's actually so nice. And Sig's just out of position right there. Holly is uncatchable. I don't know why we're trying...
Who's uncatchable?
Holly.
Oh, okay.
I guess we weren't trying.
I heard Talia. I was like...
yeah,
okay.
Talia's uncatchable.
Talia is uncatchable here. She's not even in the game. Pretty difficult to catch.
Pretty difficult. I can't catch her with my eyeballs. I don't know if you can.
I don't know why. The scoreboard is just like not refreshing half the time.
Yeah, there's a lot of client bugs. Riot Games not known for Khan?
Yeah, it's kind of funny because we thought there's no way that Shen would just be doing this. So I think we actually hesitated to chase him. Because we're like, there's no way he's just alone pushing our inhibitor.
Yeah! there is no way he's doing this. Why is he doing this? It's crazy he gets to get away with it, too. I would never go...
One of these fights was
just on fundamentals of how I think to play the game. Like,
one of these fights was the this game is over fight. So I think definitely, I don't want to say our mental is like broken, but like I think we were pretty angry because we felt that several times we had a major advantage and weren't able to do anything with it.
Yeah. We're going for the Baron again. I mean, once again you have no way to like Wow.
I mean, this was just smart because obviously
he missed smite.
Yeah,
he didn't smite it. Skoto smited it early, and Zaya got the last hit.
Oh man, I didn't even notice that. Yes, I mean this was smart because obviously we're setting up for Drake, right? Because we're thinking like, man, we have to get the soul. We get the soul, and we're good here.
I'm not flaming Skoto, but I think this is the difference between like a jungle main and somebody who plays jungle.
Somebody who plays jungle misses smite, and then the
yeah,
or what? Or the jungle main misses smite. Somebody who plays jungle smites early. Is that what you're saying?
It does make sense.
So here comes the Luxalt is going to make it weird for both of them. That's one thing to keep in mind. Luxalt just came
is probably
through.
Doing like 400 damage.
I think it did about 700 damage there to the Baron.
Oh, did it? You're going real slow.
So Scott, yeah, Full Mouth doesn't smite.
Brother, are you aware instead of pause play, you can run it at like quarter speed?
Yeah, I know. I was just pausing it.
Okay.
But fine, I'll do your quarter.
No,
We can wait 45 seconds for it to load.
I like 45-second loads.
I mean, the Baron sneaks were crazy good here.
Yeah,
definitely, those are very good calls.
I was just very curious about the final.
Yeah, I think the ult comes in. Skoto's getting ready to smite. I mean, Skoto smites like basically the exact same time that a Silva E's, I think. That's just really crazy.
I think that comes down to ping difference, like literally 50-50.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's the same time. There's no frame
Mm,
where
that's crazy.
we'll try and look at it one more time, but I think there's basically no frame where Skoto could smite it.
Yeah. Well, Skoto does smite it.
Well, I know it, but for Skoto to steal here, because I mean, look at
Yes,
this.
yes.
You see it go to 1270, and it's gone.
The thing is,
Wait, where's
oh,
where's the Silva? Did she just use? Let me. Sorry, people in the stream. This is probably not super enjoyable, but
it's important. Put a little timestamp on when we have our photo finish.
so is it the Silva E? It's a Silva E, right? No, it's just an auto attack.
No, it's a Silva.
Just an auto attack. That's a crit auto attack.
Yeah. Oh my god. The thing is, I think if Lux, well, I don't know. It's so hard to say.
I mean, you try to coordinate the Lux Salt and the Skoto Smite.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think Lux
Oh, my bad.
doesn't R is what I'm trying to say, and Skoto has a better chance. But there's no way to tell. There's no way to know. So I don't actually want to say, but that is crazy. It, like, the number disappear, the health bar disappears at 1200.
Yeah,
what
yeah.
do you do?
It's crazy. I mean, I think Skoto smited that super well. I mean, that's all you can say.
Yeah. I just think it was stolen, because
Stolen by the ping.
Yeah, stolen by the ping, because he smited it the exact time that the Luxar goes off.
Oh man, if that Lux Q landed, that could be actually pretty big.
Yeah. Little weird Lux E. Could have been
See,
really
there's
good.
another good Gale Force. I don't think my Gale Force uses are actually that bad.
You a little sussy with the Gale Forces.
Yeah,
there.
my bad for
That's
one-shotting the top laner with my Gale Force.
a little sussy. Well, I don't want to flame Khan. I know he doesn't play that often.
I mean, I would be surprised to get killed from that health with a Thorn Mail and a Sunfire, to be honest with you.
Well, that is true, but I gotta say, I think there's.
Man, missing
What
W
are
here is
we-
cool.
What is Fold doing? I'm about to flame Fold. What are we?
Yeah, so there's another moment where I think we felt like...
Yeah.
Initially we were like, could we end? But it was like, no.
I think I would.
It's crazy how back and forth it was, though, because like these fights kept happening where we're like, oh man, they got Baron. Oh, what are we gonna do? And then like we just get an ace, and we're like, wait, we're winning now, or what's going on? So weird. Like both teams just kind of throwing back and forth, I think. But yeah, I know there again. I feel like I was able to position pretty well with the feathers. Yeah. I mean, I kind of asked people after the game, like, did I throw this game? But I feel like I played it pretty well.
No. I mean, we'll see.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you if you.
There's more deaths. I mean, I definitely made some mistakes for sure, but it's like,
You're pretty
you know,
garbage.
yeah. You weren't in this game though. I don't know why you're bringing up garbage, but basically, I think like emotions riding high for these games. Like immediately it ends, I'm like going back through like anytime I died, like oh man, like did we lose because of me?
Right.
Whereas I think guys like W are like, oh that was fun. All right, let's go next game. I kind of wish I had that mental.
Mr. WW getting caught here.
Yeah.
He doesn't get out because Volibear is just a little too crazy after 3 items, but. I don't. Volley seems so strong. But,
Okay, this is a really interesting moment. So you see here, I'm like, you can't take this path, right? There's no way you're allowed to take this path.
right.
And the flash Rakan engage comes through, so I can't flash.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
I
was
mean,
that was
that's
definitely a
just
mistake, but it's like man, I wish I'd cleansed, but I swear that was like a good punish, or so I thought.
well, I think it might be different if Skoto has the same idea as you that she can't take that path, but
Yeah.
he jumps kind of later. So like Rakan engages before he engages, it looked like.
Yeah. Here in comms, I'm like, oh my god, guys, did I just throw the entire game?
Oh,
I can see, yeah, Rooker has the thought that yes, you did.
Ufold. Ooh man, that sucks so bad. Holly doing what she can, but uh, I don't. I'm sure very good Akali player. I just don't like. I have something against the champion. I'm biased against the champion. It's
Well, I think
honestly
I mean,
just
she has to be ahead, like a lot of champs, right? I mean, Akali trying to side lane, you know,
yeah.
down a bunch of kills against a bunch of tanks with so much catch and engage. Yeah, it's not a lot that can be done.
It's she's probably going like the best build she can too into their team
I think
into.
so, yeah. I mean, you could try to go for one shot, but against Xayah or Khan, that's so unreliable.
Well, that's the thing. It's like you try. Like, who does she one shot? LeBlanc. That's it. That's her one shot. If she
Yeah.
can't do it to Zaya,
Yeah,
Zaya has Azanya's.
Sig actually lives here, which is crazy.
Oh yeah. Well, Ulfold and Janna with the shield and shield bros. It's not bad. Hmm.
Yeah, so here again, we're thinking, okay, this is our soul if we get this.
Yeah.
And this is a long fight. I don't know that I played this one that well, if I recall correctly.
Ooh.
But I had the LeBlanc. It's kind of hard for me to get in there because LeBlanc is just menacing the whole time.
Right.
I know Skoto's here thinking, like, why isn't anybody hitting anybody? But we really can't get in there. In fact, this is really a good angle for Xayah, I think. Just the narrow corridor, you can't dodge feathers. And Gale Force... What actually happened there?
Well, the narrow corridor is better for Zaya or Khan, just in general.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna slow
Oh,
down here. I got
that's the
rooted.
last fight.
I think there was like a volley auto on me, and I flashed like, and then I got stunned at the end of my flash. I'm gonna slow down and see what happened.
So they actually don't have any wards to know who's here. Fold is just confident that this engage with the LeBlanc is the catch, actually.
Yeah. Kind of back out. Yeah, I mean, we don't have an angle here really to fight.
Yeah.
Sigskogi gets caught
wait.
there.
I'm pretty sure Sigskogi just canceled Shadow Dash.
Oh, well, no, Khan just Shadow Dash right there
Oh,
with the flash.
maybe he didn't. I could have.
So this is actually a really good binding from Ulf. So I think if I stay where I am, it's good. But the problem is that I see Skoto catch the Xayah there.
Oh.
So I think here, okay, we go in, we kill Xayah here. This is a one-team fight. We've got Akali and Lux and Zac up. Even if, like, Shen and Volley get on me here, it's fine. We're going to kill Xayah. But the flash, okay, Fold flash autos me right as I flash. That's the problem. That was a great play.
Yeah.
Because something caught me, and I knew there was no Xayah route, and there was no Rakan. So it's crazy. I thought this was a good play. Because I go in... Oh, okay, Xayah does have ult there. See, the Spectator bug, I thought she didn't. Okay.
Yeah, right.
And then I flashed back out.
Does she
And
not
I
get
actually
the
get out.
feather root collar?
I think she already used...
She doesn't. No, she does it after the R.
Yeah, man, that's just crazy. I mean, the fact that Fold gets that auto stun on me is so massive right there, and that the Xayah ults up.
And Khan just
Because I think that's actually a good fight for us at the end there. Ulf set it up with the binding. I think if I have cleanse or I just don't go in right there, we probably win that fight.
Yeah.
Even down that much gold.
And they have a wave semi-pushing with 40-second death timers, so they just...
It's interesting. Fold says he saw Lux and wanted to catch, but you autoed me. Which I guess is
well,
like...
no,
I mean,
no,
you're trying to get a
to
carry.
start the fight.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Which makes sense. I think if he is able to assassinate Lux with the LeBlanc and him, I think it is de facto one. Like, I think 4 item Zaya outpaces 4 items Jin. I don't think I'm being honest. I
don't think that I don't think that's true. I think it depends on the feather placement. But my AD is massive. Like Jin scales pretty well. And I was ahead or even this entire game. I think my damage is actually fine. I'm actually doing massive damage to tanks. Like I think I'm in a really good spot here as far as damage.
I don't know.
I know you hate Jin, but my damage is pretty good right there. I just have to not get caught.
I mean, maybe, but I think Zaya can be in riskier positions to deal more DPS, and then it is her abilities that is adding more DPS.
I guess. I just think the champions are better in different situations. I mean, Zaya can afford to get caught if she has ult.
Well, I'm talking about the situation of a team fight in that corridor.
Yeah, I mean, of course, she can line up her feathers perfectly, right? I think that's a good situation for her. It's not bad for Jin if he's not in the middle of it, because it's a good situation for his ult as well, but yeah.
Okay, so are you saying you were out of position and thus through?
Did I have ult?
The spectator button.
Yeah, it's impossible to know. I don't know. I mean another thing with Jin is you got to be careful about ulting as Jin because it does do less damage. So
especially
Janna being caught there is pretty huge because he actually has flash.
That was another thing. I hate Janna R's like that. I don't think.
What happened?
I don't like far forward Janna R's ever. I don't think far forward Janna R's are ever what you want to do. I think peel Janna R's are what you want to do. That's a little bad.
Yeah, it is a ways. We kind of see the setup, you know.
Yeah, that's fine.
I just don't even know that Lux is there. Oh, okay, right there. Right
here. That gives him vision, actually.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay.
He doesn't know
so this looks
okay.
The problem here is that LeBlanc is here, and I don't think these guys know LeBlanc is there, or they don't care. And that's one problem is like people don't know how to AD carry has to play when LeBlanc is there. I can't be here with LeBlanc here. It's amazing I didn't even die, honestly. He probably didn't have a cooldown or something. So this is just real awkward.
You can click on him to see.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was like a few seconds ago that I was kind of looking at. But yeah, I mean, this is just like such an awkward fight, right? Like if I'm like, there's really no AD carry that can help a fight right here. This is just terrible. I don't know that I made a mistake being right here. I think because Brett, I think this is fine. This is fine because I know that I can walk back to turret. Yeah, this is fine. LeBlanc is going in, but you can see here that Skoto is taking a lot of damage and we're not trading it back. What is that Janna ult though?
Well, he walks in a weird way to get off a Q that doesn't work, and then the weird Janna R. But I mean, I don't know. I don't expect Skogi to play perfectly.
No, I think he played pretty well. I mean, if Sig's watching the VOD, I'm not trying to play him at all. I mean, I made mistakes. Everybody did.
Especially in lane, I think he...
Yeah.
Like, it is... Zyra Khan are pretty good skirmishers. It's easy to die to them, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to toot my own horn there and say that I didn't get caught in lane at all, and I think that was the big thing. I mean, we didn't have any crazy interruptions or interactions. I just...
Yeah.
didn't die and Skoto ganked a few times. I think that's pretty much how lane went. I mean, Sig played well. He got caught one time, and I don't know if he would have died. I healed him. He might not have died anyway, but
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean, it just.
I
is
think we
what it
both
is.
played lane well. Yeah, I'm curious. So when does so Sig's just walking in?
Right.
I guess he doesn't know LeBlanc is here and Rakan are there, or maybe he does. I don't know. But this is just. I mean, if I was Janna
No,
here, I don't even know if I'd take this path.
he at least has vision on LeBlanc. But yeah, I too. Even if I take that path, I would do like you did and hug the mountain on the turret side instead of walking like this.
Yeah.
And
So this
is
ult, I can
that
see why he uses this
Ligar's?
ult.
Is that Ligar's redemption?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so he just keeps up the ult here while the feathers are coming down. See, there I'd cancel flash for sure.
Yeah.
That's one thing. I mean, exhaust up, flash up. That's pretty big.
If you ult like this, you have to immediately cancel it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine to like just get LeBlanc and Shen away, but yeah, probably cancel.
I don't know.
Well, I'm not saying it's a great ult, but I mean, it's whatever. So here now Liger uses ult.
Right.
So do I not? I think I. Oh yeah. See, that was just such a huge binding. So basically, both supports just get caught here. Ulf makes a crazy play. Silva makes a pretty good play rooting the Tixkogi, and then Ulf makes a pretty good play rooting both Silva and Liger there.
Well,
so right here, this should be fine. This should be fine. I don't know if I'm just forgetting Xayah has ult in this one. I think this is the one time where the Gale Force was not a good idea. I think I was thinking Xayah did not have ult for some reason. But also, I think even with... Because I have so much health here, right?
Right.
I think I'm thinking that even if Xayah ult is there, when she comes out of it, I kill her with one bullet. It's fine. So the difference is the fact that Full Method Flash autos me. Because now I'm not able to do it. So then I just flash back out. And then I died to LeBlanc. Okay. Actually, oh, he gets a double there, yeah. That was actually pretty good play from Rook here as well.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy. I mean, a lot of these fights just so close.
Yeah,
well, we've seen the end of the game.
I think it just comes down to the minutia of who, like...
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm pretty happy.
Mistakes.
It's hard for me to say I'm happy with our performance, considering it's a loss, but, like, I think we had a pretty difficult to execute comp, which I think is our fault from the draft. But I think we accomplished some good stuff. We did some good stuff with this, like, weird comp. So that kind of feels good. I mean, like I said, I think that last fight's really the only time I can think of where I feel like I really made, like, a terrible misplay. I mean, I think this one is kind of a misplay, but I don't know. What happened again?
Well, you thought you were catching Xayah. But, wait, I do want to watch it here, too, because I'm pretty sure...
Oh, yeah, it's just the flash Rakan
The
stun.
flash Rakan engage, and Skoto... Oh, Skoto's charging up bounce. I don't know why he doesn't charge it up early. I think if he charges up earlier to catch her... But, like, maybe he thinks it's not exactly a catch. Because
yeah, I don't know. I mean,
that was
I guess
the entire thing.
we have no vision here. I mean, yeah, you could say this is a mistake on my part. I mean, we have no vision.
Yeah,
I think I also one thing I thought I had flash. I don't know that it would have mattered because of Rakan flash. I thought that I had flash, but I actually don't have flash right now. It's actually coming up in like 3 seconds.
Oh,
so I thought that I had flash. I don't know that would have mattered again with the Rakan charm, but I did think I had flash, and that's one reason I Gale Force like this, because I'm thinking I can flash if, like, I know somebody's here. I'm like, LeBlanc is where volley comes in, I can flash back out. It's fine. We're going to get a ton of damage on the Xayah, and maybe kill, like Skoto can go in, so it should be fine. That's my thinking here. So I Gale Force, I know I'm not going to get hit by the feathers now because those ones are there, but then just the flash Rakan comes in. Because I'm thinking there, again, I'm thinking I can just flash the feathers. But, wait, this Sig? Oh, Sig ults? Yeah, so Sig winds up actually getting caught by him too. Yeah.
Ah.
That's rough.
That is
Yeah, I don't get anything with the Lux either, because Ulf was mid during that. probably had the feeling that they were more spread out as well, like that there would not be all 5 right here. Those two. Why my cursor is not in the client? I don't think it's showing up.
It is.
Oh, it's showing up. Okay, it just is a weird. It's a regular cursor for some reason. But I think because Ulf was down here, I think I thought that like somebody would be here or something like that.
Well,
Like,
if you click on the client, does it not? Oh, well,
that doesn't.
interesting.
But they would not all 5 be that close and that ready.
Yeah,
So that's a pretty good catch on me.
I think it was a little bit of a numbers advantage is all.
Yeah.
Since, like you said, Fold wasn't there. Skoto takes.
Ulf wasn't there, you mean?
Or, yeah.
All right. Well, we've made an hour and 15 minutes of content out of this 36-minute game, 39-minute game.
Well,
Anything else you want to address?
yeah, probably don't give Zaya to a 1-trick. I don't care how evil
Are you memeing or
are.
no?
I'm. Why are you know Fold doesn't even have 500k on Yi, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I want to end with.
So here is my feeling and our feeling that banning Zaya, Asova's going to play Caitlyn or Samira or Kaisa at as good of a level. That is our appraisal. And I think that we felt that we could play into Zaya Rakan, which I think we pretty much could. I mean, the lane went fantastic. Yeah. Most of the game went pretty well. I think there's some mechanical stuff, and I should have went cleanse into it. But I think even just me going cleanse, I think it's fine. Like, I think we were able to deal. We would be able to deal with Zaya Rakan in that case.
Yeah. To be fair, I honestly think if picks are slightly different, the game turns red side favored. And like you guys probably win. I think if the picks are slightly different.
Oh yeah. I think if we have Gnar top, I think
Gnar top, and I know you don't want to hear it, but Aphelios instead of Jhin. I know Fold Mather doesn't want to hear it.
Well, I mean, I think if we have the same comp and you just swap Jhin to Aphelios, I don't think that wins us the game.
I would actually argue
it's so easy to die on Aphelios, dude. You have no idea how easy it is to die on Aphelios. Against this comp,
yeah,
you're gonna die 20 times
instead of Yi every time too. Like,
okay, yeah, I'm saying if you add other things in, I can see the Aphelios, but I think everything else the same. Just swap it for Aphelios. I don't see that doing much. I mean, we have the Jhin Lux synergy going on here. I think it's decent.
No, I'm saying like Gnar Aphelios, and maybe Leona Aphelios.
Sure.
But I can understand not wanting to go the kill lane if you're pretty rusty. So
yeah,
I mean, understand
I don't know.
I think the 54% win rate E-girl.
Yeah, I mean, I think we were expecting the Zaya Rakan, so that was part of it too. Was like,
yeah,
we knew if we leave Zaya open, it's Zaya Rakan 100%, no questions asked. So whereas if we ban Zaya, are we still going to see the Rakan? Maybe not. Like, do we see, like, some other combination? Do we see Samira Nautilus? Do we see Kaisa Nautilus? Do we see something else? Like, it kind of blows the door wide open to the point where we have no idea. Rakan was getting picked regardless. Okay. I think I kind of had that feeling, but I wasn't sure, you know? And we discussed potentially just a Rakan ban or something, but... yeah, I mean, initially in the prep, I did suggest we ban Zaya because... I knew Zaya Rakan would be what we were going for, so it makes more sense to ban the Zaya than the Rakan to get rid of that. But
some little stats you might tickle your pickle. Zaya and Rakan separately have 47% win rates, and together only have a 50% win rate. This bot lane is unpickable. You do not run Zaya Rakan if you want to win. You don't run Zaya separately if you want to win. You don't run Rakan separately if you want to win. Together, they don't make the winning.
They've both been nerfed too much. They were getting picked in pro play so much for so long. I mean,
yeah, right.
Yeah. But
Wait,
I mean,
I'm just saying.
you can nitpick win rates and say, I don't know, D tier champion, but I mean,
Nitpicking and biased.
we're looking at one single game where, as you can see, a couple of tiny things can really swing it one way or the
I've
other.
been
So,
telling you, get the best of 5 going.
I mean, that would be nice, but that's pretty difficult to
You're right.
organize.
I
I mean, do you see even what happened with this? Our top laner disappeared right before the game started. You guys had to swap for Rook here, and then we were spam messaging different people. We got W in last second. W's not there for most of champ select. Like, this is one game.
make it a better game.
Disappeared. Okay, he legitimately had to go. It was like his birthday party or something.
What the fuck?
No, it was like the day before his birthday. So like
Oh,
his parents were taking him out to dinner like the day before or something.
wait, who is supposed to play?
Quick picked up 2 better players. What do you mean? Fusarin.
Oh, wait, yeah, Foos. Wait, I'm not flaming Foos, but I'm pretty sure WW is an upgrade.
I would say so, but W also said he had not played League in a really long time.
Oh, well, I'm just talking. I'm not even saying like individuals. I'm saying on lane allocation, it's an upgrade. Like you want somebody who's played top, you know.
Yeah. I mean, you say that. Top didn't go that well outside of a first blood.
Well, he ended the game 3-5-5. Not horrible. Because
No. I mean, he did a fair amount of damage. I mean, I'm not trying to flame W. I think he was with the Akali into this team comp, the way things went. I mean, there was a lot of attention focused top by Cammander. I think. Yeah. I mean, it's a rough spot for him to be in.
maybe. And I'll give props to Khan. I think he has been playing quite a bit in preparation for this. Like I think he's put in some time actually.
Yeah. I mean, he
Like to
played
be
well. I mean,
comfortable.
I don't
Yeah.
think there was like a big game-winning flash taunt, but
Uh,
he was paying attention with the ults, and he was always in the right spot for the objectives. I mean, he just
I
played for the
think we
team.
can build a
That
little
was good.
better on Shen, but
I'm
it's
sure.
we can build a little bit better there, Khan.
Yeah. So basically, Fusarin said he couldn't, so we're just spam messaging people, and Gmaith and Rayferlander just both responded.
Hmm. Isn't what is Gmaith is support main, right?
He plays a lot of top. I mean, he
Oh, does
plays
he?
top pretty. I think he's actually a top main pretty much, but he
I
plays
was
like
about to
everything.
say, like, Dippity is just only support mains. What's going on over there?
Yeah.
Where's your alphas? Why you only got betas?
I mean, we're missing a lot of people. If you go back through previous House Wars, a lot of the people that were on our teams are not here or didn't want to play. So yeah,
Is Starvold the Shenmue?
Shen
Oh,
Main really. I don't know.
Starvold is who I might getting Gmaith confused with.
They're the same person.
That would be why I'm getting them confused. We
Yes.
figured it. We got to the bottom of it.
Yeah. I mean, of course, doing a lot of games. I mean, way back, what we used to do is we do a couple of 5v5s, and usually we go 1 and 2. You know, one side or the other. So that's definitely more interesting. But yeah, no. I mean, it's cool that we got to do one at least, because obviously it was pretty hype. I mean, it's more hype than just like a bunch of 1v1 challenges from different games just slowly trickling in. You know, I mean, it kind of seemed. I guess the ending of the Hjorthing, I imagine for Cammander was a little anticlimactic, because I think we kind of thought if we win this 5v5, it's giga over. But if we lose this 5v5, we probably lose the Hjorthing. You know, I mean, it's going to be crazy close. But it just wound up. I got a couple 1v1s in, and 1 or 2 other 1v1s actually got completed. And, you know, we just wound up Dippity actually winning the whole thing.
Just wound up trickling in the points at the end.
Yeah.
If I would have beaten Leda Frothy, if my bots hadn't ran it down, if I didn't get
Wait,
done sparse.
you would have beaten Leda for the. Oh, you mean if you played him?
Yes, I would have beaten them.
I thought you implied that you did a bot challenge with Leda. Yeah. Well, I should have
Yeah.
done challenges for our other 2 bot games. That's what I should have done. But
Fuck, no.
I'm sure you know full well that I was thinking. I did not think I had any like
Yeah.
plan. I was like, I could easily.
Well,
I have no idea what's gonna happen.
okay, we're getting out of scope. Out of scope.
Full Mather says he and him duo. He picks Shen every time. Oh, okay, yeah. And
Yeah.
coin flip a second. I mean, I appreciate you challenged me on Vayne 1v1. That's why I was gonna tell people is I think is interesting that what we did this year, or we did a lot of mirrors of people's mains. Like I think that was kind of fun. I mean, some of them went a different way than you'd think, or some of them were super close. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. I think
Well,
Steiner, if
before
that's
you
okay.
end,
Okay.
it's crazy. I won the Poppy Vayne 1v1.
That didn't happen. We didn't play that.
You lying? I trounced.
Yeah. Thank you. Good made up story. I've played Vayne in 1v1 in Hjorthing history, and it was against Full Mather in the Vayne Mirror 1v1 on the last day of this Hjorthing.
Yeah.
There's a reason for that. It's because I don't want to play Vayne in a 1v1, because if I lose a Vayne 1v1, then everyone's going to be laughing at me for 3 years. So why would I agree to that?
Get this dumbass fucking Fold Mather saying, "Well, I am the best Poppy in WA."
Yeah, well, you should have won. That's why I won my Vayne 1v1 with Full. They were laughing at me when I was 1v1ing him. Ulf was in the voice channel like, Vest is not saying anything. He's so serious. He's concentrating so hard. It's like, yeah I was.
You're going to get 4 years in a row of, well, I am the best Vayne in WA.
I mean, I don't even care. This is the thing, though. I'm not like a Vayne one trick. I think people like to meme about it. Yeah, but I have like the same Vayne mastery as Jin.
Zyra one trick.
I have the same Vayne mastery as Soraka, Zyra, Karma, Jin, and Ezreal. Like, it's like basically the same.
It's just favorite champion.
Okay. Well, I think we're going to sign off. It was fun. Hopefully people enjoyed playing or watching, rather. Yeah. Hopefully it's not too boring. Feel free to skip around. We're not offended. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.
I'd be offended.